Good morning. You're riding in the car with the Cairo. Today I wanted to talk about cholesterol. Why? Well, this morning I was blessed by one of my friends, and I've got a wonderful bundle of delicious, fresh, like she grabbed them this morning, eggs. And I know the myth out there is that, oh my goodness, eggs, eat too many eggs, you're going to get high cholesterol, whatever. That is a myth and a lie. Cholesterol does not come from your food. Cholesterol comes from your body producing cholesterol. So when you have high cholesterol, your body is overproducing the cholesterol. Why would it overproduce the cholesterol? Not because you're lacking a statin. Your body is not deficient of a statin drug. It's because your diet is causing your body to malfunction. Your nervous system is not working right to process whatever it is that you're taking in, and your body starts to malfunction and produce or overproduce things that it should not be doing. So I'm here to say, eat your eggs. Specifically support local people who have chickens because they're fresh and they're giving you the freshest eggs possible. Now, I've always bought organic, free-range eggs in the grocery store, but I don't know how long they've been on the shelf. So whenever I get the opportunity to have a friend share out of their abundance, I am super, uber grateful because the taste is like none other. The color is this magical bright orange. It's amazing. When you make scrambled eggs, they come out super fluffy. They're not flat. Why? Because they're fresh. They haven't started to break down. The other thing that I suggest you do with your free-range, cage-free, local eggs is leave them on the counter. Don't put them in the refrigerator. What is the purpose of putting eggs in the refrigerator? They are not going to rot any quicker on the counter than they are in the refrigerator. When the egg reaches a point that it's going to rot, it's been there for weeks and weeks, right? So don't worry about it. Get yourself some cage-free, farm-fresh eggs from your buddy who has some chickens in their yard. Buy and support the local farmer or your local friend who's teaching their children. My friend is teaching her kids about how to do this stuff, take care of the chicken's responsibility, etc. And so in selling those eggs, she is helping support the feed that is necessary to make sure that the chickens get everything that they need. While they are free range, sometimes there is a necessity for some feed, but they go out into the farming area. She owns a bunch of property and they're eating grubs and things like that. And that's ideally. We don't want them in a cage being fed quote unquote vegetarian feed. That is not natural. They eat bugs, slugs. I'm pretty sure it's slugs. I'm not a farmer, so I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty positive they eat slugs from the ground and whatever else that they eat. So the cholesterol numbers matter to the medical doctor because they've been trained to lower those numbers without any thought process whatsoever of the side effects of those pharma's drugs that they put you on. Statins are horrific. I just had a patient come in this week, a senior who's been on statin drugs for 20 years. Have you ever tried getting off of them and seeing what your cholesterol numbers look like? No. Do you remember why you were put on them in the first place? No. Are you a different person today, 20 years later, than you were 20 years ago? Yes. So how is that medication appropriate? It doesn't make sense. She also was on blood pressure medications, and she said, as of late, I've been feeling lightheaded and I feel like I'm bottoming out. Yeah, you're bottoming out. You're taking a drug that you've been on for over 20 years. Nobody has monitored what it would be like if you weren't on it. Would your blood pressure rise up like it did 20 years ago? You were working 20 years ago. Yes. Was your stress level higher 20 years ago than you are today because you're retired? Oh, of course it was. So why are you still on that medication? Now, I'm a chiropractor. I am not telling you to not take your medication. I'm telling you to think about it. I'm telling you you should ask some questions. I'm telling you if your doctor ignores it because you're a senior, you need to find a new doctor. Stop allowing them to put you on a bunch of drugs with side effects, because all pharma has side effects. Every single one of them has side effects. And some of those side effects are the exact thing that you're taking them for. And if your total cholesterol is high, but your HDLs, which is your good cholesterols, are normal or higher, they cancel out the negative cholesterol numbers. So you don't need a medication because you're not in crisis. I know they scare the heck out of us and say, oh my God, you're going to have a heart attack or a stroke. Well, those same meds cause those side effects, heart attack and stroke. Never mind all the muscle wasting, muscle pain, muscle weakness. Stop. You have to advocate for you. And bottom line, if your body's not working the way it's designed to, it's going to malfunction. And these are all the symptoms and signs of the body not working right. And the key to the body working right, number one and most importantly, is making sure that spine and nervous system is free of interference so that your body can do what it's designed to. Then you need to keep your body in motion. Then you need to get out and get some vitamin D. Today's a gorgeous day here in Jersey. Then you need to make sure you eat a diet that's full of fruits and vegetables. Yes, I said it. Fruits and vegetables, eat your greens. If you don't like the way they taste, put them in a shake. Jus them up in your NutriBullet or your Vitamix or whatever you have. And get them in. You can drink them if you won't eat them, but get them in, because there's no better vitamin than the one that grows on a plant or in the ground or on a tree. So I'm Dr. Anita from My Lund Family Chiropractic Center right here in Bayville, New Jersey. You've been riding in the car with the chiro, and we're talking about cholesterol, and we're talking about eat those eggs that are free range and fresh from the chickens. I don't want chickens, but I'm so grateful for my friends that have them, that share their abundance. Make some friends with some chicken peeps, because there's some amazing egg production that goes on for the next, I don't know how many months. So get in on the amazing eggs. I want you to have a fabulous day, fabulous weekend. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We'll catch you on the next ride.